Howdy y'all, it's Shannon from Creative Chaos in Tennessee, and today I am back with day 2 of 30 Days of Sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life. I am also combining this with How to Kill a Kill style, and I am doing these journaling prompts, not in order, that I got this for free off of a Facebook page called Ordinary and Happy. And it has different prompts for gratitude journaling. There were several of these, and I did post these over in, there were several different ones, and I posted them over in my Facebook group if you're interested, or you can just look up the page, Ordinary and Happy. Today's sketch is by Ginger Bush from Ginger's Corner, and this is the sketch. And y'all know, if you watched yesterday's video for how to kill a kit, I am just picking random kits or pages or whatever this month, because I have played along all year with how to kill a kit and use like 1 or 2 kits each month for the whole month. And to be honest, I'm getting a little burned out. So I wanted to mix it up and find some of the papers that whenever I look at them, they spark joy and motivate me to be creative. So I have been playing along with the prompt. So today's journaling prompt that I decided to use is someone whose resilience inspires you. And so I am doing a page about band, and I did cut out lots of things on my Cricut. So I cut all these little music scales and stuff. I did have this in my stash that says Bravo from Hobby Lobby, but the rest of this I cut on my Cricut. So I cut out these little marching band people, which is really cool. And I already did my journaling, and inspired by this, I did the big circle, and I just put Ray County Marching Band for it. And these are my pictures. So they are pretty much a Brooke. I think this was her freshman year, I think she said. Of course, she's a senior this year. And we have a really big band. I think there's like 110 students this year. And so we have a pretty big band. But Brooke has been in band, and she is head drum major this year, and I'm super proud of her. She has dealt with lots and lots of health issues. Sadly, she inherited her mama's genes, and so but yet she's overcome it. She hasn't let it stop her. She is my honors student. She wants to do all the things. She keeps me wore out, but I am super proud of her. So my journaling says, for the past 7 years, music has been at the very heart of Brooke's journey, shaping her into the person she is today. From the moment she picked up her alto saxophone in 6th grade, music became not just an activity, but a passion that grew alongside her. Now as a senior and head drum major, Brooke has blossomed into a leader, inspiring those around her with her dedication, talent, and love for the art. Her commitment has gone far beyond the classroom and marching field. Teaching herself trombone, flute, and piano shows her drive to keep learning and expanding her musical voice. Through music, Brooke has gained confidence, resilience, and a vision for the future. It has fueled her dream of pursuing music education in college so she can share the same inspiration and joy with others that music has given her. Now, for all of you guys commenting on my journaling yesterday, I did not mention, I did not write all of this myself. I put all of my thoughts into ChatGPT of what I wanted it to say, and then I let them write it for me. So I put all the things in that I wanted included, but I let them lay it out because I'm terrible at that. Like, I would have y'alls and all kinds of stuff in here if I wrote it. So I did have help from ChatGPT. I didn't let them just make stuff up, but and then of course I've changed a few words here or there. So I did have help. I'm not that great of a writer, but ChatGPT is awesome for helping with that. And then I did just print this on vellum paper. And actually I copied the text into Canva and put it on the way I wanted it. So I wanted it to be long because I knew I was going to print it on vellum. And then I saved it, and then all I had to do was print it out. And that's the same way I did yesterday's also, where I put it into so that it would be a square. So I put it like on an Instagram post project that was just blank, and then just put my text in and then changed my font to what I wanted and printed it out at 3.5 by 5. So, but it was a square because I didn't fit to picture. So for those of you guys that knows, if you have any other questions, feel free to post them below if I can help you. If you want to try out this journaling challenge, because I felt really inspired to do it this month. You know, we're coming up on the holidays and all that stuff, and you know, usually November is like a gratitude month where, you know, you do all the things, a gratitude journal or whatever, and then, you know, December is usually December daily with all the holiday stuff. So I just felt like it would be awesome to journal, because overall, overall, you know, that's why we scrapbook to begin with. And I feel like we have kind of lost that in a lot of ways, even me, because we get so caught up on making a pretty page, and yes, you're getting the pictures down, but is your page telling a story enough to know the stories behind your photos if they weren't there? So I kind of like reassessed with that this month, because like I said, I'm kind of been feeling burned out. Of course, I've been dealing with surgery and all the health issues, but overall, but I feel like, you know, I really need to focus more on journaling and telling the story, so that people who look at my books years from now that was not there, or even, you know, even if people look at my books now, if they weren't there, I want them to be able to know the stories and what was going on, and, you know, what the photos are about. And of course, I mean, you could look at these photos and be like, oh yeah, it's banned, yay, you know? But are you going to know all the stories? Are you going to know who the pictures are specific about? There's only one picture of Brooke by herself. You know, are you going to know what's going on in the photos? Are you going to know the stories behind that? So that's just kind of been, I guess, my little spiel for journaling this month, because I feel like we need to kind of get back to the roots of scrapbooking and why we do it, and actually tell our stories. So, like I said, you know, you could do whatever journaling, you know, you wanted to, but I find that those calendars, that page has a ton of different calendars. They do them every month for like everything from meal planning to whatever, and they post them on there. They're free. All you have to do is save them and print them. But as a scrapbooker, I feel like they are a perfect jumping off point for scrapbooking, for being able to journal about things. So, like I said, just my opinion. Take it with a grain of salt if you want to. Okay, So I need to glue this down and cut it in half, because my page, of course, is going to be split. But I'm trying to think. Let's see. Maybe I'll just glue one side, and then that way I can pick it up and cut it in half. Okay. Because I can't line the words up super straight, because I wouldn't be able to cut in between the word. So, but it's okay. Press this down. Uh-oh, got a little bit of glue on the other side. Just going to trim this up. Alright, hopefully y'all are still in frame, because I can't see, and hopefully my phone is not being crazy like it did yesterday. I literally had to cut half of the video because for some reason it was glitching and zooming in and out, like super up close. Like I could see the freckles on my hand. I was like, oh my gosh, this like could give someone a seizure. It was so bad when I was watching it back. So sorry that I had to cut it, and y'all missed all my yapping and my stories and all that stuff I was telling. But it is what it is. I guess my husband's been telling me for a while that I need to upgrade my phone, get a new one, but because I've had that one for some years, but I really, really like it, and I hate change. So I'm still holding on to it as long as I can. Okay, so you know what? I needed to glue this under on both occasions. So, let's see if I can pull it up. Y'all know it wouldn't be a layout that I made if I didn't rip something up. Okay. That's not ideal, but okay. I'm going to just add a little bit of glue on this, just enough to get it to hold down so I can glue the other piece back. Okay, I'm going to do that, and then this side I need to pull up also. If you're OCD, close your eyes. I'll tell you when it's over. Some people do not do well with ripping stuff up. It's just too much for them. I am not one of those people. Okay, I'll just glue that down on top of it like that. Alright, let's glue this back up. And then I can glue the rest down, or actually I'll be putting a lot of stuff on it, so it'll probably be fine. And of course it'll be going into a page protector. So there we go. Look at that, you can't even really tell. Okay, you can open your eyes now if you had to close them. Okay, so then I am going to add my little Bravo title over here. I did pop it on foam to add some dimension. And then my journaling is going to go right here. And I'm going to use my Crop-A-Dile to pop holes and then put some brads. So I'm going to lay that there. And then I am going to put these little marching people down. I'm going to glue this one down. And I'm going to put him up here. Let's see. Let's put him all the way back here with his tuba. I think that's a tuba. Maybe it's a baritone or something. Who knows? I was not in band and I cannot read music. And Brooke reminds me of that all the time. She was like, you use this improperly, or if I use a music paper, she's like, this is not a real song. This is not how music notes go on the scale. But I'm like, shh, it's just for the page. It's okay. Nobody's going to be trying to play a song off of the... Nobody's going to be trying to play a song off of the page. Okay. And then I need to cut this. Let me move this. Oh no, his little bitty drumstick. I'll just have to glue it back on. Okay. Now, let's make sure these are lined up perfect. Okay, and then the drumstick. Uh-oh. Oh, it's down there on bottom. I was like, oh no, where does the drumstick go? Probably should have used my pickup tool for this little bitty tiny thing, but okay. Let's put some glue on that. Oh, and I didn't mention my paper that I am using is from a Vicky Booten pad of basics, and I just picked these two because I didn't have, like, I had another one of these, but I really wanted to use this one to kind of represent some of the circles in the sketch. And so I ended up taking and I think that's too high. I ended up combining two different papers, but they were from a Vicky Booten pad that I have had for a long time. I think it's actually probably the first Vicky Booten pad I ever got, and I have hoarded it because it was so pretty and it was so expensive, because I think I gave like $25 or something like that for it, which was unheard of because I don't spend that kind of money on scrapbook supplies. And but I got it and I've hoarded it because it was so pretty and I did not want to use it up and waste it. And I finally pulled it out to use it because I absolutely love it because it has the gold foil in it. Okay, there's all of that. Like I said, I still need to put my journaling on, but I'll just lay it on here and then I'll do that after. And then of course you'll see a picture that'll get posted. But there's that. And then the last thing, there's a gnat flying around in here. I have these little music note, I guess sequins, not really sequins, but I guess table scatter type things. Confetti, there we go. It's probably like table confetti or whatever. But I'm going to use some of the black ones out of it and just kind of go along on the page and just kind of put them here and there so that it just gives a little bit of an extra little layer, I guess you could say. So I'm going to make sure I put these music notes on right or I'll be hearing about it. So I hope that you guys are having fun playing along if you're getting to play along with 30 Days of Sketches. I know it has been a while since I played along with 30 days of sketches, because it's a lot. It's a lot to commit to doing all the sketches every day. There's so much talent, and you know, life happens. So I'm glad that I'm getting to play along this time around. And I'm hoping that I get all 30 days done. But I don't know. It's still up in the air. I gotta go in, back in for surgery Monday. So we'll see how I feel after that. But I'm hoping to get at least a few videos done ahead, and so that they'll be there and I won't be too far behind on the sketches. Let's see. I want to add another one here. Maybe another one here. I don't want to overdo it because y'all know I have a tendency to do that. I hope these music notes are on right. Oh gosh, what if they were supposed to be the other way? What if they're supposed to be this way? Oh well, I'm going to put them on this way because it just looks right to me, but I might be wrong and I might be hearing about it. So if any of y'all are music people and I put them on wrong, you can tell me below in the comments. It won't hurt my feeling. Okay, so I think that is it. Other than, like I said, I'm going to pop some holes and put my my vellum on, and I'm going to use brads to do it so that I don't have to glue it or deal with tape and then it leave, you know, where you can see it leaking through, because it's hard to attach vellum down. So I'm going to do that, but overall that is going to be the layout. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this and that you are inspired and that you will take on the challenges too and go check out what everyone else has created using this sketch. So until next time, bye y'all.